Hi guys, and welcome once again to Transport Fever. So, what are we up to today? Well, I have been working a lot on the road networks in these cities, and they're at a point where I like them. You know, they're all working to varying degrees in their own way, so I think we just need to leave these for a while and see how they get on. And I think I've worked with the roads enough for the moment, so I think I'm going to move back into trains, territory that I like the most. And first thing I'm going to do is this station. Excuse me. This has got quite a backlog of passengers and the train is only just leaving, so I think we need to add another train to this line. So we're going to go in here. Actually, before we buy a train, you are the blue ones, yeah. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so another blue one. I think just one for the moment. We'll see how one copes, and then if it's struggling still, we'll add more. So, which main line are you? You are 13. I keep meaning to get to the point where I will name these stations and the different routes. I probably never will, and I apologise for that. But yeah, it's one of them awkward things that as much as I want to do it, I probably never will. So, how many people will you pick up straight away, or are you going to go to the other city first? Oh no, you are stopping here. Full load. Full load. Yeah, so line 13, yeah, you've got almost all the passengers. That one's just coming in. Eventually they'll sort of work out their distances, but just because I know we had a lot of people waiting at that other station, so I think we need to do something about it. Wow, look how many people are still there. Nearly 300. That's a lot of people, considering this train only takes 100 at a time. You know what? I think fourth train, yeah. So, oh, 13, wasn't it? Yes, it was. So, 14 is the other line, but 14 seems to be coping perfectly well with the number of trains it's got. Oh, what train is running out? Put you there. Yeah, see, you're coping, so no need for that to change. You are my food ring. Are you the only one that's... yeah. 18 of them, okay. Tell you what vehicle are they using? They're using that one. I am going to use one of these vehicles. I want to try and cut my costs on my ring line to see if that promotes them to make more profit. So I'm going to have one of you, and I know this will mean that the train is going a little slower, but I think it'll be worth it. Now you're foods, and we want to set you to only carry food. 16, 17, 18, there we go. Now if I'm changing one, I need to change all of them, so set all of them to replace now. And of course we get an end of year just as we do that. Oh, so we've already got one changed. Going a lovely 24 mile an hour. Please speed up. Go faster. These aren't going to be anywhere near as fast as the old ones were, but again, I'm doing this to save costs because I mean, look, our costs have always been higher than the amount we're getting in. So I need to save costs in some way. So hopefully this will be one of the ways it does it. I mean, we could have gone with the blue one. That obviously looks like it's faster. But again, it's more money maintenance-wise, so... we'll see. As I say, hopefully it will start making money. I really hope. I mean, the thing is, we are making money for the ring line on these roads. Like, you know, this particular road route, for example, is making money. It is making, what, almost 6-7 million a year? So, even if the ring line is losing 6 million a year, we're breaking even, and we're delivering food to all these cities. So, I don't mind too much, really. But, so, what are we actually going to do today? Because this is just messing around with little things. I want to do something big. I want to start the next big project. And I kind of want to do another ring line. But bigger. And I decided that I am going to link these cities up. Now, they're already linked up, I know that. But when I say linked up, I mean like on a massive scale. So I am going to link, starting from this city here, these two cities, this one, to here, round to here, and then back up through these two, back to this city. So I'm going to have 7 cities in total. Is it 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, 8 cities in total. On this sort of the new loop. I mean, I'm debating whether to bring it up from that to here. But no, I want this city involved in this. I want that city. So, yeah. It's going to go, like, the train tracks are basically going to loop all the way around that city. So, yeah. Now, I want the train tracks to be on the outside of all the cities. So, this one, for example, is going to come to the bottom here, rather than through the top where it's currently going. This one's obviously where it needs to be. It's going to make it slightly awkward. It's going to definitely slow down the trains around this corner because of the way I'm going to have to turn the track. This is going to become a through station going along the side. This is going to go on this side instead, so I'm going to move the entire station and then bring it up through this canyon and connect it. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Hopefully it'll work. Hopefully it won't fall apart. And I've already found the first goods that I'm putting on it. We have got, just here, food being produced and cattle and grain being produced and food just here. So I'm going to put an extra station just here, just as freight, and that will be the first piece of freight that goes around this new line. Now, when I build this, I'm going to build this as a 6-track piece straight away. So no slow expanding like I did with this one. You know, this one, I know how many tracks it needed, so there's no point doing it slowly. I may as well just go whole hog and build it as big as possible straight away. So that's what I'm going to do. Sorry about that, guys. My throat is really irritating me today. I don't know why. So just had to pause there and cough. So to get this going, obviously certain things are going to change. So for example, this route I'm going to cut off, because currently these trains, I believe, yeah, main route 5 goes through there and up to here. So I'm going to cut that route off, so it's just literally going from this city to this city. So yeah. Now obviously, with this massive ring that I'm doing, there's a reason that I'm not sort of bringing it all down here and connecting these as well. And that's because if I connected these cities, when I'd connected this one up, where do I go from here? Like, you know, do I carry on to this city? And if I do, then what happens to the ones in the middle? Because it's hard to sort of connect, swing round, connect to those, go back. And, you know, the goal is not for this line to connect to every city. It's just to connect, like, a few cities together in, like, one line. So I don't see the need of, like, bringing it down here and then looping it back and stuff like that. I think that's just unnecessary. And it would make the route longer than it needs to be. And the problem with making the route too long is things like food. If I put it on over here, it might never go to like this city because the route is so long. So I want to make sure that it's not artificially long just because I want to add in one extra city or something, you know? But let's actually make a start. So let's take a look at all the routes that I need to chop and change. You're going to need to change as well. So we've got 15, 16. This route is going to need to change. What else? These routes would need to change. Now this is going to break a lot of my lines at first, because obviously I'm chopping and changing quite a lot. So it may cause problems, but in fact no, I'm going to need to change this line because I'm going to need to bring it in a different way. But to be honest, I want to keep that line as it is, just move it to the new station. This line on the other hand will need to change, because it's obviously gonna, well, again, same sort of thing. I could just change the route and move it further down because I still want this city connected. Yeah, I will leave that one actually. As I say, I will change where it's connected, but I'll leave that line in. So I want you. I want all of you. Now with this line, I'm just going to reduce the number of trains and destroy some of the stations it's going to. So it will no longer go to these stations here. Because I still want this connected to these cities here, for example. So, yeah. But that looks like all the lines I'll need. So, wow, our aeroplanes are losing 19 million. Wow. That is a lot. I think mostly because no one is using them. Like, yeah, we had a period where people were using them and now just not. That's bad. I may get rid of some of the aeroplanes as well, because some of these things are flying without passengers, which is pointless. Yeah, you know what? 5 of them. Yeah. And yeah, I've chosen them at random, so they may be the ones that have passengers on, but I don't care. Right, there we go. It's increased the frequency, which is a bad thing, but we can't keep taking losses like that. It's just a ridiculous amount of loss for no reason. So, yeah. Not doing it anymore. Right, back to this. So, we need line 16. Go and sell your vehicles and then be deleted. Line 15, do exactly the same thing, please. Oh, really? Where are you and why can't you go in the depot? Ah, because you're going the wrong way. Okay. Line 17. Go and be sold. Perfect. And be deleted. So once this train pulls in, I'll be able to sell it. Line 12. You will go be sold. Same thing with that one. Line 15 is this one. Yep, perfect. It's got money. Right, so 15 can be deleted. Right, 12. Can you be sold now? No. Once it goes in the other direction, it probably will be able to. Right. Go be sold. Perfect. And you be deleted. Now this does make some of my numbers wrong, so all I'm going to do for that is change this to line 12. And now they're still perfectly numbered. Perfect. Wow. The difference that like these trains are making. Then again, I think these are longer routes, so it's not that surprising really. But anyway, so don't need you. You're going to be sold now. And right, you. That's a lot of vehicles. Line 5. You know what? Try and sell all of them. And the ones that are left are the ones that are staying. Perfect. Far easiest way that I could do that. Right. So I want to cut off the first stop, the second stop, the fourth stop. Yeah. And we don't need the third stop either, so it's just there to there now. You know what? We've probably got one train more than we're going to need. Oh. Can you be sold yet? Yes, you can. Perfect. Yeah, I think 2 trains on that line is enough. Oh, you're at your lifetime. Okay. Are all of you at your lifetime? No, just you. I've not set these to a specific thing, so you know what? Just yes. If you're at your lifetime, you can be replaced now. If I turn you around, will you work? You're complaining about electric. You have a path with electric. Why? Alright, you know what? Go to a depot. Okay, turn around and go to a depot. Really? Every path has electric. Why are you saying you don't have electric? Like, this path has electric. Oh, you know what? If you're going to play up, fine. Train, catenary. Pull from there. That's better. Right. Go and be sold. Stupid train. There's always one train that just refuses to do what you want. There we go. Right. Now this line is going to probably need another train on it because having only one train on that line is a well, bit unfair. So new train set to line 5. Unable to find electric path. Where exactly do I not have electric that is preventing this train from going down here? Because I would like to know. Like, can you guys see it? If you can, leave me a comment. If I don't find it before the end of this episode, let me know why this train can't reach this destination. It makes no sense. Yeah. Let's add a spur just here. Not that it should need it, because line 5, unable to find path. This all has catenary. Like, this one works. Or are you going to say you can't leave next? No, it works. So if that one works, why won't... Oh, that's line 6. Okay, so where is line 5? One to 2. Like, where is this vehicle? No path. What? But there is a path. You used it to get here. Unless it's the signals. Ah, okay, I get it. I get it. I get what's going on. Right. You go to the depot. So, what is happening is, because of the way I had this station set up, trains could only enter this station from this side. And because they'd normally be coming in one way and leaving the other, so it won't let the train leave from this way because the signal is the wrong way and I've set these one way. So that's the problem. That's where I'm getting this issue. Okay. See, now I know that, I'm not annoyed by it. I was just getting so frustrated because the train wouldn't go where I wanted it to, and it didn't make sense. But now it does make sense, so I'm fine. Okay. Now, I've gotten rid of these trains, so now I could use the track already, but, well, actually no, this part I can't because I'm heading to the bottom of this city instead of the top that I'm currently at, so yeah, and here I was, I celebrated not long ago that I'd connected all the cities, and now here I am destroying those connections. This might make my aeroplanes a little bit busier because, you know, they'll be the only way to travel between some of these cities now. Well, that and road, that's one of the problems. Loads of people are going to be moving by road now. Right, delete from about there. Huh. Yeah, no, I'm not leaving you. Oh, look at that, they're already building where I've just demolished. Right, I'm going to pause at this point because that train should have reached its depot. So I've deleted back to here so that I've got space to put the new train track in, and then I'll link this up to the station when I build the next station, of course. And look, tiny little bits of track trying to throw me off. Why can't they be deleted? Just be deleted. I don't care if that's not connected. It doesn't matter. Oops, that bit of road matters. Oh, really? Just connect that point to that point. Thank you. what I'm going to have to do here is sell these trains. And I know I only just bought one of them, but originally I planned for it to be on the track rather than in the depot, so now where that stop or where that train station is I like, so I'm not going to bother deleting this station. See, I said in the last episode I wanted a big project, and, you know, connecting half the cities on the map is kind of a big project. Oh, I kind of wanted to leave that station where it was, but never mind. Now, I think this area might be a really good spot for, like, my, all the depots and stuff like that to connect in. Because the trains are going to slow down near the cities anyway. You know what, I can just delete that road because I really don't need to worry about it too much. I'm going to be putting a station in there anyway so that the food can be dropped off and picked up. Now this station is completely pointless. It's a good thing I've got as much money as I do. I think I was deleting the trees there instead of the train tracks, but never mind. Yeah, it has deleted it. What? Fine. Won't let me delete it, I'll delete the road. That doesn't need to be there anymore. Well, quite a lot of cars are using the road. Okay. That's road link. Rail. Now don't worry, as I delete this, the train will just get pushed along a bit. Now I'm pushing that back quite far because I'm going to obviously have a train stop probably around this corner rather than on the flat edge, so it's going to have a much straighter path. Although that is quite a mountainous region, but we'll work it out. And this stop, well, this one's going to have to move as well because it's going to have to come down, so a vehicle may be in the way. Damn you. That's the thing with this. You've got to make sure you delete it in the right order so the vehicle gets pushed in the right direction. Because you don't want it to be stuck on a tiny bit like that. There we go. There's the train. No, you know what? I want to bring it back to this curvish area. So just as we're already curving, we'll just curve a little less, and that should be better. Yeah, so that'll be good because then I can just continue the curve a little bit more, and the stop will be around here. Excellent. Okay. And that is all of it. Wow. And you're complaining for those trains. Yeah, that's fine. They'll be fixed eventually, I swear. But I am going to leave off the episode here, guys. I know most of the episode has just been me deleting track, but we'll get into building soon. So please like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you all next time.